Now, the Somalia government and its foreign backers have now signed a security pact, which they presented as a roadmap towards building a functional national army capable of taking on the al-shabaab. The pact was signed in London during the one-day conference on Somalia that was also attended by President Uhuru Kenyatta.
The ever-increasing threat of insecurity, mainly propagated by Al-Qaeda-linked group Al-Shabaab, remains the greatest threat to Somalia's stability. And at the just-concluded London conference on Somalia, insecurity remained one of the main agendas. And it's here the Somali President Abdullahi Mohammed signed what might turn out to be a permanent solution to the perennial insecurity that has plagued the country. The signing of the pact also signals the beginning of a new dawn for Somalia's own national force, at a time AMISOM contributing nations have hinted at a possible withdrawal from the country beginning next year. It is a move many believe will also come in handy for Kenya's own security troubles that is mainly propagated by militants who cross over from Somalia. But analysts warn it's not yet time to celebrate. And the main concern is that Somalia is yet to have a fully functional government and proper institutions that will render it independent from foreign interventions, and the ever-present threat of interclan wars, one that fueled the civil war in the 90s. While attending the same conference in London, President Kenyatta had requested for an additional 4,000 troops to the forces currently on the ground in order to boost the presence of the forces that have been tasked with the job of liberating areas currently under the al-Shabaab militants.
Although AMISOM has made significant progress in degrading terrorist activities and stabilizing Somalia, there is still much to do before a planned AMISOM drawdown and transition to Somali security forces.
But for now, Somalis have remained hopeful more than ever before of a prosperous nation free of the militants that have been causing havoc in the country. The Al-Qaeda-linked Islamist militant group has lost much of the territory it once controlled in Somalia, including the capital Mogadishu. But its numerous deadly attacks remain one of the main obstacles to stability in the chaotic Horn of Africa country. Kenya, which is one of the African Union nations contributing forces to Somalia, have been doing most of the fighting against the Al-Shabaab insurgents. Yusuf Ibrahim, Friday Briefing.